Hello everybody and welcome back to Better Minecraft. Now we are back in and we are looking at this area. Now today I am focusing on doing a bunch of the smaller details just like I was in last episode where I was doing a lot of the detailing in here with the bushes and the shroom lights. I did not try to see, I'll be honest, there was a whole weekend before this I could have been grinding, but instead Overwatch decided to be like, here's the new character for a weekend. We're going to hand him over to you and let you play. So I may or may not have gotten very, very distracted. But that being said, I did wait out the winter while playing. So we are here. We are ready to continue the world. I need to go quickly move the shulker box monster. Ha. You know, I was wondering why it just seemed like my box thing was getting bigger. It's because it was. Very much was. Also, all of these are taken out of here, and that's because this box is now full. I can actually take these guys, find this box, and just fill her up. She's good to go. And I still have some extra in here. And some more that was growing back at the old base. Not the old base. The actual witch base. Up here where I hide when it becomes winter. Okay. This episode is going to be a lot of back and forth. So you're not going to see a whole lot. I'm going to cut back in whenever I've done something. My main thing is going to be transporting all of this crap. Oh my lord. I have so much stuff I've built up over time. Don't agree with me. I'm aware I have a bit of a hoarding issue. But essentially today is going to be finalizing the project at the docks. And working on all of that. I think first things first, I want to start finalizing this garden space over here. Because I still need to do some more gardens spanning back this way. Just some above ground gardens and some more areas where they may be maybe produce selling or things of that nature. I also want to start work on the exterior of the woodworking shop. Alrighty, and that's the little workshop's little side piece. Kind of a small little workshop exteriorly in case people want to come use the woodworking stuff. I did bring in our little acacia totems that I made way earlier on. They do make a reappearance here. Now I need to bring the pathway that is here back this way and actually match up with this one. And I do need to extend the course of dirt a little bit in here and then extend the plant life. Now there's the pathway. Now to get some more foliage going across this bit. Now I am going to have a pathway go along the back end of these buildings, so I kind of want to put in... Go ahead and put in a where I want the staircase to be on this. Go ahead and do the pathing for this bit so that I know where the bushes can go. Okay, and the sun is falling, and I finally got some trees positioned the way I want them to be. Now, of course, there is going to be one more building in the middle of all of this, just to kind of help fill up space. But this area right here out in the open, I don't honestly know what to do with it. It isn't quite enough space to put another building. But I also already have like a little garden area right there. Right there. So what on earth do I turn you into? I don't know. Also, I've been going through and periodically adding more light sources as it becomes night. Just trying to get more lighting in the area. Okay. Now, I know for a fact I want to put another rock here. And I think another one right here coming out of the water. Okay, and there we go. 2 new rocks to really help focus in on the side. Now, I did end up changing... These were originally full blocks. I did end up changing them out to be slabs. Just because this area felt a little claustrophobic trying to get around it, especially since this is a 1-block gap. So now you can kind of just step up here if you need to, or you can walk all the way down here. Either way, it's good to go. Okay, next I think we're going to dial it back to this. I need to get shutters on most of these sides of the building, and then I need to get flower boxes on the rest of them. Okay, and there we go. I've done it on the front side as well, but I figured I'd show you guys the back side, and I did go through and fix those. Those are now converted. Like I said, these guys are going to stay the same because I kind of want to bring your eyes a little bit further up, especially since this area is going to already have so many flowers and stuff in it. Still need to bust in those windows. I did do it on the front side. This side has all the flower boxes, and then all of this along the front has them. And there we go. Now quickly, since I can see it from back here, I'm going to go throw some windows on that. And then we're going to get started doing some more of these beds in here. Because, like I said, I'm still slowly moving from this side over to this side just to try and fill in the void between the two. Because both this area is basically fully decorated and this area is basically fully decorated. So I kind of need to combine the two. Okay. I put together everything I need in order to make a few more of these beds. I also quickly want to see, I think it's in my flower box in here. Yep, I have lily pads in here. But I think I have like just basic lily pads. Or like small lily pads inside my storage room. Yeah, I have tiny lily pads in here. There's small lily pads. Yeah, I think I just have the tiny ones. But I want to put lily pads on the water sources if I can. That just kind of helps with not falling in whenever you are harvesting these, which I don't think is going to happen all that often, but you know, it's something to keep in mind. Now, I'm not going to throw in that many of these. Definitely going to be throwing one in there. And maybe one down here. Just a little bit more spread out on this side. I don't want to do too many of them. And then I think I'm just going to put more like crates of items in the center of this area, like kind of like a farmer's market. So kind of throw down like a few stalls in the dead center of this area and just throw in a bit of food. But I did put together a box for all of this. I even have some nether wart in here. I know, another box. How creative. Having the time of your life ain't over there, ain't you? Spin. Okay. You decided it's no longer worth your time. Got it. There we go. Another area completed. Now this is supposed to be like a little bit of a market stand. It's more of a farmer's market. Just for people to come in, get their stuff from the gardens and things. Instead of having to go to like one of the markets where it's been shipped in and it's probably going to be more expensive. It's just an area for all of that. Okay. And sadly, that is going to have to be all. Because I am done pre-recording and it is getting very, very late. I still have another video to record. So this one is going to have to end here. Granted, I did get a good bit done. I've gotten this figured out. I've finished this pathing. I've done this area. Granted, this area could probably do with a bit more detailing, which I'll probably do in between episodes, like some seating areas and probably some wheelbarrows and stuff like that. And then, of course, we worked on this. We got all the shutters in all the way down. Got this greenery patch in. And then, of course, we fixed the windows all the way back there. So I think next episode, we're going to bring our attention a little bit further down, and we're going to get this building in place. Just so I can call the actual building portion down here done. So everything left down here would be detailing. So interiors of buildings, exteriors, all that sort of thing. All of that would be considered detailing. And I think, honestly, we're going to have a little bit of maybe a vinery. Maybe that's what that building could be. As a little bit of like an aging warehouse. And then have a little bit of a vinery out here. Actually, we could probably, before we cut off the video, I can turn this area into a little bit of a winery area. And there we go. It's going to take a bit of time in order to get them all filled with grapes because I want to do alternating lines of just the red and white grapes. But that's going to start the line up for this area back here, which is essentially just going to be that, but continued. Now, I was going to try to do like this like wavy thing with them where they followed the road, but over time, the wave eventually just left. Also, all of this mud is going to eventually become cracked mud. So the color difference is going to be a little bit more evident. You can kind of see it happening there. But I think it's going to look at least decently good. I could be wrong on that one. What is stuck over here? Apparently there was a piece of dirt stuck in the ground. Okay. But, yep. This is what it looks like from above. Of course, that's going to change because I'm going to get more grapes on it. But if you see it in the next video and there aren't grapes on it like I said there was going to be, it's probably because there wasn't a lot of time in between recording sessions. But with all that said and done, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!